Where are they getting might from? I think there's a second boss over here. I think it's that guy. Yup. Hi, you are lightning immune. So guess what? We're going to guided arrow your ass because you need to be dead about 3 weeks ago. Might on you is not that big of a deal, though. You're good with Assassin? Let's see. You're playing a Rift Sin right now. I think pairing it with a Phoenix Strike is a viable build. Rift Sin... I mean, you could. I'd rather run traps with it, personally, but that's just me. Thanks for the congratulations, Wrinkly. How you doing? And I just make videos on the internet. I still remember the days whenever I was surprised to get 100 subs. So it's just a matter of... It always kind of shocks me a little bit that people like the content I make. I just enjoy the game and want to show off various things in it. And that's kind of like my main motivation. Yes, if I could make this full-time, I totally would. But... we'll see how that goes in the long run. Hi, you guys are not lightning immune, so time to die, infidels. Infidels! These guys are. And it always scares me whenever I hear the Valkyrie going down noise, because I'm never sure whether it's summoning another one, or whether I'm about to be dead. So, has anybody actually found any interesting items lately, by the way? Just out of curiosity. Because I've been thinking about doing a my favorite rares I've found over the years of playing Diablo 2 video. But that's going to be something that's going to take a little while to kind of sort through and decide like what my top 5 are. Because I have found I've played Diablo 2 long enough, I have found a few GG rares. Of course, I also am one of those that picks up every freaking thing. That guy is being a pain in the butt because he is staying far away. I wish temple guards were not such cowards. They're not doing a good job guarding. And my knockback probably isn't helping that, but still, they are running away from me. Let's see. Thanks for the congrats, Lapau. You haven't found anything in 3 weeks, Moogle? No! Go farm, now! Get the streamer luck! Get the streamer juju! Oh, a 6% ED Eth Colossus Volge. Nice. Auto sockets to 4 at Larzak. Yep. That's because that particular shape of polearm does cap at 4, which is a good thing. It makes it easy to get certain things, though the strength requirement on those is absolute bonkers. Dropped your first D-Web tonight in the tunnels. D-Web it basically opens up an entire class of Necro for you, so it makes Poison Necros a ton of fun. Totally love it. I'm just running straight for the waypoint because if I die, having this waypoint is nice. And I know that's not always the wisest of ideas, but it's fine. We are slowly hitting these guys down here as well. Got him. Ah. Oh, there's another one. Nope, that's a zealot. Die, you fools. Die, mortal. Okay, so Travancore, we do need to clear out a little bit of our inventory for that. Because I'm going to need to be able to pick up the flail, the flavins. Let's see. You need streamer luck by osmosis. Well, for some reason, my streamer luck is everyone watching tends to get good drops, so I'm kind of like happy with that kind of streamer luck. Like I've said a few times, I don't need a lot of the stuff. I have it in single player if I want to do weird crap. Multiplayer is just for building the puzzle. What's the best spot to farm Reaper's Toll? So many physical immunes in hell. If you are having trouble finding a Reaper's Toll and you don't need your Act 2 Mercenaries aura for your character, like let's say you're using just a prayer one because it's just an aura, or if you're using a Defiance one because it's just an aura, go with an Act 5 Mercenary and a Lawbringer. It'll actually give you the Decrepify as well. And it's a pretty cheap rune word to make. You've been farming 7 hours a day, 3 days a week. 7 hours a day for 3 weeks. Yeah, I literally haven't found anything worth except some crap skillers, no source, no peacombs. I've been thinking about making a video on how to do magic find, like, without burning out. Because I've seen a lot of people with that similar issue where they're not finding what they're needing. And also, there's a lot of things that people don't remember about Magic Find. Magic Find doesn't change what drops. It only changes the quality that drops. So if it just keeps rolling you Greaves, you're never going to find something better than that. You got 2 Ist and a Maul. Oh, wow. Ist is a pretty uncommon drop for it. That's congratulations, Chad.
Hello.
So let's go ahead and toss this into personal stash, I guess. Okay, time for the Trav. This is going to hurt. I can already tell you that right now. It's going to hurt. This is going to be a painful experience. But if we do it right, we can lure them out in small packs. Oh, and we definitely want to take this out. Because cursed fanaticism is not a good thing. Can you not be on my face? F. There you go. And there is still the cursed fanaticism guy down here. Where are you hiding at? I see him. He's that Hierophant right down there. Okay, you get to die. You son of an ass. Yeah, I can decoy pull them. I can do a few other things. I just wanted to get rid of everything here that could be a problem. I also want to get rid of this amp damage. Because we are under-leveled, you kind of have to be a little bit strategic about it. Otherwise, bad things can happen. So what I'll do is I'll probably drop a decoy kind of close to the stairs, see if we can pull a couple of them. Then I'll drop it a little bit further in, see if we can pull a few more. Just depending on the situation. You're bound to pick up something huge. Unfortunately, past drops do not impact future drops. You have 450% Magic Find. You play in full Cal games, full Magic Find games. Literally nothing works. Aw. Honestly, you might consider doing some solo runs on like Travancore or on some of the level 85 areas and just boss hopping. That might get you a little bit better luck. So let's see. You guys are good. You're one of those minions with amp damage. Bugger off. Okay, so yep, they are up there. They are actually on the stairs, which is a bad thing. So we'll drop one there. Look at all those Hydras! Lovely. It's like a G.I. Joe meeting. Goodness gracious. So pull you out. Come on out. I want the poison guy gone. Officially starting Magic Find now. Good luck. May you find all the jaw runes. Oh, and they're all just right there. And they've got a fanaticism in them. Lovely. And yes, they will follow me pretty much everywhere. I am not worried about the fire guy behind me. I actually have good fire resist. You are the source of the fanaticism, which is good for me. Means I can nuke you and not be too stressed. You're also the source of curse, which is kind of expected. Because, you know, they always drop the, like, bad combos together. So there's one. You need to die, sir. So we've got his... Oh, we've got Gelib, which is fine. I'm fine with Gelib. Gelib is not a huge threat. Because we get to stay away from him. Regular council members aren't a threat. I think we actually got rid of the, like, really bad one just now. There's usually at least one that wants to be just, like, a total dick. So that was good that we got rid of him. Go, mercenary, go. Jeez. He's just doing his business. Yes, I know. Magic Find does not boost jaw runes. I was saying the streamer luck. May it bless you. Can't Can't complain. You have an Enigma, Grief, 2 Forts, Beast for your Necro, Source has full skillers. Most of your characters have full skillers or max damage, and Gold Find for the Barb. Both sources have, wow, full skillers, and everyone has torches. Yeah, that's you're pretty set up. You're making a Warcry Barb, but since the build is mana hungry, I was thinking of pulling an Insight on offhand, letting the Mercenary wield Lawbringer. That's one of the tough things about the Crybarb, is you kind of have to juggle those things. Honestly, I've done it with Insight on offhand before. It's not bad. It's not great. Let's see. That's weird. YouTube's D2R live category doesn't show the stream. Does it only show affiliates partners? I'm technically a partner. But that one, I don't know why it wouldn't show me. That means that all 37 of the current viewers are from active subs. Let's see. You could also run Dual Spirit on the Warcry Barb or Dual Hodo. That would help a little bit with your mana. Let's see. Does it only show affiliates? But technically, I'm a partner. And YouTube doesn't have affiliates. But... And technically, within a couple weeks, I could actually put a merch shelf on. Because you guys got me to 10,000. You got this from a random video next? Ah, awesome. Yeah, YouTube's algorithm is weird, and if you're curious, it actually doesn't hardly ever show my videos under Diablo 2 on the, like, category things either, which is really frustrating, but it does that a lot with Llamas and all their videos, too. They don't always show as Diablo 2 category, and we should probably identify that in case it's a 5 NATO or something. It's not gonna be. Die, you council member, die. Get off of my face. Trying to identify stuff that your friends dropped off of their corpses. It's a 1 NATO. It's not even good. Looking at the live category only shows Korean D2R streams even on worldwides. That is really weird. But no, I have it categorized as Diablo 2 Resurrected. Just a second and let me murder this and I'll answer that question. Just a moment. Oh, hi. I don't care about him. Care about you because you're Aura Enchant. I would like to get a... Here, listen up, Water Watcher. Bugger off. I'm tired of you knocking me around. I can deal with the fire guys. I can deal with the rest of this. Just stop knocking me around. Okay, yes, they can heal each other. There's our Valkyrie. Nice. Okay, how do you get your game to run smooth on Battle.net when using an NVIDIA? You're using an NVIDIA GTX 1050. You went with the... Let's back off of that guy because he's going to hurt because he's cold enchanted.
Skatsim's reign is renewed.
We found a guide which helped you every time in Act 3, and when the fire stuff happens, the game freezes. I have not done anything special to my settings for it. I'm running a 1080, but a 1050 should be able to run this just fine. I need to test it on my 960. I was actually surprised to see how low 5 NATO and 5 BO cells on JSP made a 5 BO Delirium with item find and leap and only got 300 forum gold. Might need to add one of those Diablo 2 Resurrected, the hashtags. Maybe. I mean, I can do that real quick. I technically already have a Diablo 2 hashtag on it. There. A 1050 should still be able to run it, though. Because the bottom of the settings, if I remember correctly, is the 800 series. No, early 900 series, I think. I don't remember which. You run on a 660 Ti? Oh, okay. At least clicking the Diablo 2 button on the main YouTube page shows the stream, though. Oh, okay. That is the category thing. That one actually surprises me that that shows up on there. Play on a 3080 and 36 Ti because you're ridiculous. I cannot afford that. I am at the point of currently in completely do not spend money mode because I am currently unemployed because people don't wear masks. Which is stupid. And also corporate greed, but that's a whole different thing. Will Bartux be able to get you through hell with a martial arts? And yeah. I mean, not it by itself. If you're going naked with a Bartux, you're not going to get all the way through, but it's a fine enough weapon for getting all the way through hell difficulty. I would rather go crushing blow for martial arts personally, but that's a me thing. It makes life easier. Like a black club or something like that is fine. You build and sell PCs on the site. Ah, okay. I do not. Although, weirdly enough, I actually have all the parts to assemble an old AMD FX system. Sitting in a closet. It was my dad's before he passed, so. Also weird, D2R still chugs even on a brand new gaming laptop with 3080 Ti, though the chugging only happens when dense mobs, heavy fire effects like Volcano or Armageddon. Weirdly enough, it doesn't seem to chug on my system. Of course, one thing you might try doing is actually frame limiting. Drop it to a 60 frame cap. Or whatever you have it set for your monitor. You play Barb on 3080 and run Enchantress on a 3060 Ti. Sweet. See, if I was going to spend the money for one of those right now, I actually probably wouldn't spend it on that. I'd actually spend it on a cheap secondary rig, or actually I'd probably buy a 2080 something series and then run this one as a capture rig. But I don't have the money for that right now because I need to save my money. I need to be responsible, just in case the unthinkable happens, and also just in case this bloody these hives get worse or something like that. I need to have that money saved for any kind of like possible medical emergency, because currently I do not have insurance because, you know, unemployment. So yay. Let's see, what's the max res on a small charm? 5%. Oh, you're talking about single res? 11%. If I remember correctly. Wow. Can you guys just die, please, already? I get it that you're physical immune. It's cute and all. But you're irritating. I need to pick up healing potions, I just realized. Okay, let's grab that. That, and that. That fills us up on those. Yeah, well, it's a remaster. This is kind of close to what you're going to be expecting visually for Diablo 4, so I'm not surprised it has a little bit higher rec. Let's see. If you're in the Seattle area and shopping for a PC, let you know. I know a few people in the Seattle area, but I'm not up there. Oh, I know how to pathfind through. I also know I need more experience. So let's go ahead and fill up our life by multi-shotting everything. Letting the Valkyrie die to the Explodey Boys. I think, there we go. There, nice. Being amp damaged is not a good situation to be in. Thankfully, now Valkyrie is no longer amp damaged. There we go. Let's see. Did he give us any full rejuves? Yes. Oh, he was answering your question? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. I did not even notice your comment. For some reason, I have top chat set, and I always forget to set it to live chat, and it doesn't show all the messages, so I'm going to fix that real quick. Show live chat. I don't know why it defaults to top chat. Sucks that most cards are a minimum 1K. Yeah. You're honestly, as it stands, if you know someone reputable that can get you a pre-built kind of system, you're better off getting the pre-built and then tweaking it than necessarily buying the stuff from scratch. Unless you have like a supplier contact or something like that. It's ridiculous. It's not as bad as it was for a while, but it's still bad. And I would like to... Actually, I need to probably repair my old system and use that for the capture system. No! Well, technically, you're selling pre-builts, Rodney. If you are assembling computers, you are a computer boutique.
I need a key.
Now, I'm not saying go buy, like, iBuyPower or some shit like that, but it is still... You can buy stuff from a boutique and be fine. You're thinking I'm talking about, like, HP and stuff like that. No, you don't buy HP, you don't buy Dell, you don't buy any of those. You actually want to go for, like... I mean, iBuyPower is actually better than HP or Dell because they use off-the-shelf parts, but there's a lot of boutiques and even, like, business computer companies that do computers for businesses, like bulk orders, will generally sell a custom build as well. Good luck, Moogle! See, I'm a little bit old school. I refer to them as boutique, and all of them are pre-builts. And Dell and HP are just garbage. You don't buy garbage. Although there is a use for buying, like, those all-in-ones, but it's a bit of an odd thing that most people are not going to have a use for. But I just wish that some of the boutiques didn't have quite as high of a premium. If Puget hadn't gone quite so high on their premiums, I would still use them. But they have gone a little bit extreme on their prices. IBM compatibles. I still remember those. I actually had a few things with that lovely little sticker on the front. So, yeah. I remember those days.
I need a key.
Explode all the dolls! I hate them. They're one of the few, like, properly poison immunes, too. Pre-built. Reminds you of that Avengers meme showing Vision as a pre-built PC and Thanos ripping the stone out as a gamer ripping out the 3080. Honestly, if you're doing... Yeah, of course you're going to do... Like, if you're getting a boutique, you're going to get a good 3080. Don't trust anything, any video cards from things like Dell or HP or anything like that. They are usually just really cheap knockoffs with a terrible cooler. So... Well, there goes our Valkyrie. Hi. Decoy time. Are you guys... You are minions as well, you jerks. And this guy is... Yeah, there you go. Yeah, we're not doing too bad against these guys, but I do definitely want to keep that Valkyrie up as much as possible. But yeah, the cheapo Dell, like 3080s and stuff like that, literally just have the cheapest chunk of metal slapped on top and some really dirt cheap fans. So, yeah. I suppose there could be some use there if you're going to do your own cooler, but I wouldn't be surprised if they're, like, intentionally handicapped in some way as well, to just keep them from overheating as much whenever they have those shit coolers on them. See, die, you fools. I'm trying to think what the one that I actually have right now was during the first everyone's mining crap craze, so you had to buy them in systems, but mine was actually from a micro center, so you were able to get it relatively reasonably priced, and it wasn't like one of the crap brands. Didn't even have bloatware on it. Let's see. First PC was an AMD K6 3 that was a pre-built compact. Upgraded the RAM, power supply, and put a Voodoo 5 in it. Nice. Worked good until like 2002 or 2003. Cool. 5 all res, 3 MF small charm. Nice. Not perfect, but more than good enough. It always makes me sad whenever it's like, it's got to be perfect, or I don't pay anything for it. It's like, okay. Has no trade value if it's not perfect. It's still fine. I would totally use that charm. I need to stop multi-shotting everything. I'm just like in the mental habit of right-click because of some of the builds I've been doing off camera. Do we have any bolts up here? Nope. Okay. But yeah, I don't do a lot of trading anyway. I've never been big on trading. I don't like bartering with people. Because it always comes down to like optimizing for the sale rather than optimizing for what you need. Because frankly, I don't need a Zod. I don't need Enigma. Neither of those are on the plate for like what I want to do with the game. So it's like, why those have no value for me. Valkyrie's back here drawing in everything from this side, so let's go ahead and back up. So you built a PC from the ground up since 2008, which was... Oh, you haven't built a PC from the ground up since 2008, which is the first and only time you stood in line for Black Friday. Mostly slotting in and out parts for cards became too fat for my case. Oh, until they became too fat for my case. Yeah, the 30 series is chonky boy. They are like 100% chonky boy. And I actually have one of the cheaper 1080s, for those of you that are wondering. It's a 1080 Ti, but it's one of the less expensive ones. So, from back in the day. And nowadays, the 1080 Ti's are still going for a lot of money, and it's ridiculous. I'm slightly scared of the people who are paying a ton of money for like 970s and stuff like that. It's like, my dudes, don't do it. It's not worth it. Wait, sit with what you got. Getting like multiple years back generation stuff for the cost of a new card. You're better off waiting until 2023. 011D Mini, that's a nice case. As long as it's got plenty of airflow, I'm happy with any case, though. Ow. Can you guys not? Thank you. You have a 1080 Ti laying around. Tempted to see how much you can get it from auction. Probably a few $100. I mean, it's not going to sell for as much as you bought it for, but it's still a decent card. It can run most new games. But yeah, I do know that I eventually need to upgrade, but cannot afford. 360 top, 360 hot, 280 pull exhaust side. Ah, nice. I don't do liquid cooling because it's just mostly not worth the hassle for me. And dead end. I knew it was going to be a dead end. I was hoping that my minions would actually distract these little doll bastards. There, take a decoy. And yes, we do need the extra XP, so I don't mind stopping and killing some of these. Just for the lulz, but... yeah, I grew up in the days where liquid cooling was just, like, not worth it at all. Because it was just high risk. Decent return, but high risk. But yeah, AIOs are an easy way to do it. It's just you have to worry about whether that AIO creator did a good job or not with their AIO. Because there have been some recent issues where they just completely just fried themselves. I'm just going to run past that. That's not a good... Ow! That's not a good encounter. This is not a good encounter either. And you guys not. He digs. I really wish these little shits were not quite so fast, but of course they are. Hi, asshole. I just want the waypoint is what I want. I don't care about the rest of this stuff that much. Can you not? Thank you.